and welcome to this week's vlog. Apologies if I'm not energetic. I am absolutely blooming shattered. I'm not starting this vlog on a Tuesday. Instead, it's Thursday, and I have done no reading this week. Yet I still have the expectations in my head to complete 2 books. Yeah, going to be honest, been busy at work, so not really been reading because I need to get all the sleep I can get. But anyway, we move. So the main aim for this week, as much as I want to read 2 books, if I finish just 1 book this week, I should say, I'll be very happy. That 1 book being, I'm pretty sure you can guess, The Bone Shard War by Andrea Stewart. I am still 50% of the way through. I have about 300 pages left to finish. I say about 300, I think it's about 311, but it's like, I'm pretty much there halfway. So, to reach the end of this book by Sunday, aka finish by Sunday, if I started reading tonight, I would have to read 78 pages per night, which is doable. However, I feel like I'm about to fall asleep at any moment, and I'm pretty sure I look like I'm about to fall asleep at any moment. I am, no word of a lie, struggling to keep my eyes open a little bit at this moment in time. So I really I should be starting this vlog tomorrow. But hey ho. So the next update you'll get will be me tomorrow evening saying I have read 100 pages at least of Bone Shard War. Alongside reading this, I do want to hopefully start and finish Castles in Their Bones, which is in my work bag because I actually started it at work Tuesday. So I have done some reading. I read 4%, which is 26 pages. So I don't think I'll finish it this week. But if I get to at least, like, let's say 30%, I'll be a happy shelley. But I'm going to go to bed because I am looking at myself and I do look really tired. So yeah, I will see you all tomorrow with an actual reading update and hopefully a little bit more energetic. Hello, Saturday evening. It is 7:15. I didn't realise it was so late. Update on the reading. I am now 70% of the way through Bone Shard War, and I plan on finishing it tonight. So the reason why I say that is because last night, I literally at 9:30, I put my iPad on charge, a phone on charge, and said, right, I'm just going to read. I'm just going to read until I felt sleepy, and I fell sleepy about 10:15, so put the book down, worked out how many pages I'd read in 45 minutes, and it was 122, which is good. So the reason that's making me want to finish this tonight is because I'm currently on page 436, and not spoiling anything, the last page in this book is 611. So you're talking about maybe 180-ish pages, which theoretically I could get done in an hour and a half, let's say. Just give me a bit of leg room. So if I start reading at like 9 or like 8:30, I can have it done before midnight and before I probably will get sleepy again. If I don't finish it tonight, it will definitely be finished tomorrow morning for D&D. Update wise on Castles in Their Bones, where is it? It is here. I read a little bit on the way to my friend's today, and I read just under 60 pages in 20 minutes. So, if I finish this tonight, I can probably get a decent chunk of this read tomorrow. I'm not going to say I'm going to finish because it is another 500 page book. Yeah, well over like 510 pages. So I'm not going to say I'm going to finish it tomorrow, but there's a definite chance I could get a decent chunk, and then next week will be a finish, potentially read 2 more books. So yeah, what are my thoughts so far? Well, let's be honest. Think I can see a few of the storylines and twists coming with this book a mile off. So at the moment, I'm reserving my star rating to a 3-star. It's not bad, but if what I'm thinking is going to happen is going to happen, very meh. But I loved Laura Sebastian's other work series. It has slipped my mind. Why has it slipped my mind? And Ash Princess. Yes, Ash Princess. I love the Ash Princess series, so that's why I'm still going with this one, because it did take me a while to get to that one as well. Update on thoughts with the Bone Shard War. We have had a big revelation that should have been frigging obvious, but wasn't until you were with Lynn and you realised she was connecting the dots, and then I connected the dots, and I was like, I think I got to the realisation of what that was, like, I think a page before Lynn did, and I was reading it, and I was reading it and saying, alright, okay. It's obvious. I actually said out loud, it is obvious. And it genuinely is. When you've realised it and then you sit there and you're like, yeah, it frigging is obvious. Because, yeah, things are happening and it should have made sense. And it makes sense why things are being looked at and looked for. And yeah, I can't say too much about spoiling people. But yeah, and I think, and yeah, and then the other storylines are developing quite well, and these characters, and it's flowing so smoothly from character to character to development, and I'm just like, I'm hating myself internally for not reading this last year. But yeah, will definitely be, I'm going to confirm, well, it will be book 2 of the year, which I'm really happy about, because book 1 of the year was a 5-star. This is a high 4 at the moment. At the moment, it is a high 4. There are a couple of things that are stopping it being a 5, and I need to get to the end of the book to see if things happen, or yeah, see if it will get that 5 or if it will just be a high 4-star rating. But yeah, I know Ada has this series on her TBR shelves, and she keeps asking me, should she keep it? She hasn't read it yet, and I'm like, read it, seriously, just read it. I think she would love it as much as I am. So yeah, and Sophie, if you're watching, again, I have the books if you want to read them. If any one of my friends or colleagues are watching this and you want to start this series, I can go through the books that are in the spare room, boxes I should say, in the spare room, and get you the first book. No problem. Just give me a message and give me a weekend to find the right box. But yeah, so quite excited to get this finished. So yeah, I'm gonna watch Gladiators. If you are in the UK, BBC One's revival of the show, amazing. It is generally like watching the 90s series. But I'm gonna go watch that, then read this, and I'll update you in the morrow as to where I get to and thoughts. Hello, Sunday afternoon, and I have just finished The Bone Shard War. I still wanted to give it a 5-star, but it is a strong 4. It is a strong 4. It's a good ending to this book, and this book is a good ending to the trilogy. I liked how majority of things were wrapped up. It was very fast-paced in the latter half of this book, which I thoroughly enjoyed. We got the answers to some of the hard-hitting questions that we wanted. There were still some, in my opinion, answers left unanswered. Questions left unanswered, I mean. Which is part of the reason it's not a 5-star. But I don't think if it had got them answers, it'd have been a 5-star in my opinion. The only other thing letting it down is the ending for some of the characters. The characters ended the way I thought they would. Not going to lie. Which is a bit of a letdown, because some characters shouldn't have had, in my opinion, what is a happy ending. And I'm not going to say anything else because spoilers. But yeah. And I can't say anything else really much about the story because, again, spoilers for the entire trilogy. But to say I am someone who doesn't really read much high fantasy / sci-fi type stuff. I know this isn't really classed as sci-fi, in my opinion it is. So come at me if you want, I don't care. As someone who doesn't really read that much or enjoy that much of that genre, I'm really, really happy that I have enjoyed this. And I actually understood half the magic. Well, understood the magic, I should say, and the little bit of extra magic. Again, trying not to say anything about spoilers, makes me really happy. I know a few people have this trilogy on their shelves and like, I'm not sure if I'm going to read it. I would implore you to read it. It's gripping. It makes you think. It makes you feel. And yeah. I don't know what to say without spoiling it. But yeah. How many times in the video can I say yeah? But book 2 of the year done. Woo! I'm going to go catch up on a couple of videos and then carry on with Castles in Their Bones. Again, not aiming to finish today. However, if I get to the 50% mark, I'm happy, Shelley. So I will update you this evening with my progress with that. Hello, Sunday evening, quick wrap up because I want to get to bed. Castle in Their Bones, in Their Bones, where is it? Castles in Their Bones, update, not read anything today. Yeah, I finished yesterday on page 80, I'm still on page 80. So, yeah, but at least I finished one book this week, which is good. And next week I aim to read this and another book on my TBR, hopefully. But yeah, wrapping this vlog up, another book down, 58 to go. But who's counting? But until the next vlog, bye.